Hello, foolish followers! Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am your host, your mortal host, the Serial Bride, and today I want to talk about D23 because that's like a big hot topic right now, and we need to talk about it, okay? So the panels were amazing, the three big ones. Well, I don't really care about Disney animation. I never have, really. I know that sounds horrible, and realistically, I'm kind of over all the sequels they keep making. Like Frozen 3. Are we on Frozen 2 or Frozen 3 at this point? Frozen 3, Frozen 4, whatever they're making. Toy Story 5. I'm just over all the sequels. Like, can we make something original? But then they made The Wish, and apparently that was a flop. I actually didn't dislike The Wish as much as I thought I was because so many people gave it a bad rap. So I was prepared for that, and then I realized it wasn't as bad as it was. But anyways, I'm kind of over Disney just constantly remaking stuff that was a hit. Even though, okay, the Toy Story 1, throwing in possibly technology is kind of a cool thing because realistically, that's where we live now, right? We live in a world where kids are more invested in their iPads and phones than they are with toys. So that could be kind of a fun story, so hopefully they don't mess it up. I wasn't a huge Toy Story 4 person. So yeah, but Zootopia, I'm excited about Zootopia. But again, it would be kind of cool to have something original, but I guess they tried and it flopped with Wish. But anyways, so that panel was interesting. And then the one I want to talk about, yours truly, is a park enthusiast. I love the parks so much. And I must admit, I'm mad and kind of disappointed right now with Disney. So watching that, I was excited. I think everyone was excited when they were announcing all the new things that were coming to the park, and Josh D'Amaro saying, you know, dirt is moving. This is not blue sky. This is legit going to happen. All of this is going to happen. And I think a lot of us were super excited. Coco, how awesome. Monstropolis, oh my gosh. I'm not really for Pandora. I don't really think it should be in California Adventure. But yeah, nonetheless. Okay. And then I was sad about, I have been sad about Dinosaur leaving Animal Kingdom. I'm all for Encanto coming in. I think that's really cool and really awesome. Realistically, I feel Dinosaur Land was kind of an abandoned amusement park. So I'm cool with it changing. But I am sad we're losing Dinosaur at Animal Kingdom just because I am someone who has traveled all the Disney parks around the world. So it's kind of fun to have a little bit of diversity with the different attractions. And we already have a similar Indiana Jones attraction, obviously in Disneyland, as well as Disney Sea. Paris has this roller coaster, which is old and hurts my brain, but but the Jeep attraction is in Disneyland and Disney Sea. So it'll be interesting what they do, but I'm kind of sad about that. What else did they announce that I was excited about? Was that, Villain, oh my gosh. I'm like forgetting like the big, Villains Land, which is going to be hopefully cool. So they got us all excited. Deadpool came on and that bit was hilarious. But what I loved when Deadpool came on was holding Disney accountable. So it's like Disney knows, right? Deadpool came on, was all like, what about the Yeti that you haven't fixed? That you said you will fix, and it hasn't been fixed. So it's pretty much saying that Disney is kind of failing, right? But I think they got us all pumped and really excited. And then after D23, today, they finally started talking, it was the Cars Land. That was something I forgot to mention. The Cars Land. Today, they announced that it's probably taking over, not probably, it is taking over Tom Sawyer's Island and affecting Rivers of America, maybe. Don't quote me 100%, but it's kind of what I was seeing on social media, as well as what the I think it was the Disney blog that like put it out, where they're taking over Tom Sawyer's Island over at Magic Kingdom. And I'm just like, oh, come on, Disney. Number one, cars should not be in Frontierland. The Wild Wild West did not have automobiles. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they didn't. So I'm just like really confused. And I'm just really angry at Disney because I feel like they're losing their storytelling. I feel like they're losing their theming. And that's something that Walt was like huge on. We won't even get into the Walt animatronic. By the way, I'm excited that there's going to be a Walt animatronic, but I remember years ago, I think it was a cast member who told me this. Someone told me this, that Walt never wanted merchandise of his face or like of himself. And obviously tons of things have Walt's face and merchandise and all that kind of stuff now. But the idea of having an animatronic, like, I wonder how he feels about that, how his family feels about that. Like, you just, like, kind of go, but it is cool. I'm excited about it. I know that it's probably something that he wouldn't have wanted, but it's kind of cool. But yeah, anyways, it's just sad that Disney, I just feel like they're losing the man behind the dream. I know a lot of people for Walt Disney World's 50th, they were very unhappy with the fireworks and not really giving a nod to Walt Disney. And I think they changed it to like add in some bits and pieces. And what's also sad is there wasn't like a huge dedication to Roy. I mean, Roy was the one who like helped Walt Disney World become Walt Disney World after Walt's passing. So it's just, it's kind of frustrating. And I just was super excited because I was watching like footage from D23. I've never gone to D23 ever in my life. And it was just fun to watch it. And I was actually kind of excited. And then they started saying like where things are going. And I don't know where Coco's going in California Adventure. I don't know where Pandora is going in California Adventure. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think like the third park, the third gate or whatever you want to call it, at the Disneyland Resort, they're allowing for an expansion. Am I correct? So my brain's like, Disney, why don't you just slow down and put all that. Coco would be cool in Pixar Pier, but I don't know exactly where they put it, right? I don't know. Coco's cool. And I'm shocked Coco hasn't been put into the Mexico Pavilion in Epcot. Like, I'm just shocked by that. I love the Three Caballeros. Like, those are really cool. And the animatronics that they put in at the end just recently are super awesome and are a nod to a previous attraction. If you know, you know. And yeah, so, I mean, it's cool. I mean, I guess it's kind of cool. And it'll be even more cool that they now are putting Coco in California Adventure, but they'll keep the Three Caballeros and the Mexico Pavilion. But yeah, I feel really disappointed. And I feel like Disney isn't listening. And that's why I loved when Deadpool came on, was all like, I haven't fixed the Yeti yet, you know? And they haven't fixed it. So it was kind of Disney's way of saying, we hear you, we're listening. It was kind of, and then they did this, and I'm like, no, you're not listening. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like, we're listening to our fans. We totally know where we're failing. We really need to fix that Yeti. Or whatever. Maybe they're not able to fix the Yeti. I don't know. There's been all these rumors of why the Yeti has not been fixed. Some saying that it will affect the structure of Expedition Everest and they'd have to like rebuild it. Like all this stuff. I don't know what's true. I don't know what's real. I'm not going to spread rumors, like false information. But I feel like today was a huge slap to the face after getting super excited about D23. And this year was really cool. There was like performances and special, I don't know, just it was so epic this year. Like watching it, it felt like a performance. Like like people who paid to go, like they really got their money's worth. And so it was super awesome just to wake up today and get like smacked across the face and go, do you not know Disney's vision, Walt's vision? I feel like you've lost it. You're taking away something that he thought of. I mean, obviously Walt Disney World was made after he died, but pretty much they pretty much took what was in actual Disneyland and kind of, you know, moved it to Magic Kingdom, the Rivers of America, Tom Sawyer's Island, right? And it's just sad. It's just, they're just throwing IP everywhere and I'm done. I'm just tired of it. Like, okay, it's what sells. I get it. It's what people like. Got it. Understand. But don't ruin what's already there, especially when you know it was made or thought of by Walt. And I get it. Like, some people argue and say, well, you know, these parks are not museums. Walt always wanted it to change and all that BS. I'm sorry. That stuff like annoys me when people say that. But I don't think he'd be happy with this. Like, he was all about theming, and you're putting automobiles near Frontierland. The Wild Wild West did not have automobiles. Correct me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I'm not going to say I'm 100% right here, but just wild. And it's just sad. It's just sad because Rivers of America is just so beautiful. Like, that space is so beautiful and tranquil, and I don't know, it's peaceful and beautiful and aesthetically pleasing. Because if you put Cars Land, you're going to be ruining the view from Haunted Mansion, right? Because Haunted Mansion, you can see thunder. But you can get all nitpicky. I am a little annoyed about something that I can see from Haunted Mansion. I can see the tangled bathrooms. You can see the tower, like Rapunzel's tower. And that kind of takes me out of Liberty Square over in Magic Kingdom with Haunted Mansion. It does a little bit. So imagine putting Cars. I don't know. I'm just not happy about that. And I really am not happy about Pandora, because Pandora, I swear, if they take out Monsters, Inc., in California Adventure, I'm not going to be very happy. I'm really excited about Monstropolis coming to Hollywood Studios. I think that's awesome. I'm excited about the attraction. I hope they have a Harryhausen's where there is sushi and a cool sit down and dining for Monstropolis. That I'm excited about. I think out of everything, I'm excited about Villains Land and Monstropolis, but I'm a little worried. I'm not going to lie. The Imagineers currently, I don't trust them 100%. And the reason why I don't trust them 100% is I feel like they've lost Walt's vision, have lost storytelling, have lost theming, and wanting to create a world that we've never gone to and make us feel like we're in that world. And it's been a while since I've been very happy with an attraction. I just feel like it's IP this, IP that, IP this, IP that. They're being safe, right? It's all about the money, money, money. You know, anyways. Thank you all for watching. I'm curious what you all have to think and say. Please shoot it down in the comments below, and I'll see you all a little later. Bye, foolish followers.